In today's wrap-up, according to Armenia's Minister of Labour and Social Affairs, Mesrop Arakelian, more than 100,000 people have returned to Artsakh after the November 9th agreement. Arakelian said this on Wednesday during a parliamentary session. According to data gathered by the Russian peacekeeping force in Nagorno-Karabakh, more than 52,000 people have returned to Artsakh as of early February. But it is worth noting that this figure does not include those who returned by their own means. The population of Artsakh before the war, according to official data, was about 140,000, which also included the territories that were lost to Azerbaijan in the aftermath of the war. According to Arakelian, the supply of gas, electricity, as well as telecommunication services have been fully restored in Artsakh. After the war, the electricity supply in Artsakh had been completely destroyed, but now it is fully restored and running 24/7. As a result of the war, Artsakh lost a significant number of its hydroelectric power plants and is no longer self-sufficient in terms of energy. 6 out of 36 small and medium-sized hydro energy plants remain under the control of Artsakh. Speaking about social programs in Artsakh, the minister said that 1,000 apartments are being built to provide permanent residence to families deprived of their homes and domiciles. Unfinished buildings are being repaired, he added. Arakelian said that as a result of the war, the budget of Artsakh has lost $100 million in revenue, which will be fully reimbursed by the Armenian government. In other news, a meeting has taken place of the leaders of the Homeland Salvation Movement. Present in the meeting were former presidents Serge Sargsyan and Robert Kocharyan, as well as business magnate and leader of the opposition Prosperous Armenia Party, Gagik Tsarukyan, representative of the ARF, Ishkhan Sagatelian, Fatherland Party head and former NSS chief Artur Vanetsyan, and former PM Vazgen Manukyan were also present. No details were provided about the contents of the meeting. Spokeswoman of the Armenian Foreign Ministry, Anna Naghdalyan, gave remarks regarding Turkey's approach to Armenia. She stated that Turkish authorities must realize an atmosphere of trust is needed for dialogue. She condemned Turkey's destruction of Armenian cultural heritage. This comes as the Armenian Catholic Church in the city of Bursa was put up for sale, along with another apostolic Armenian church in Bursa. In addition, the Armenian Church of St. Toros was converted into a comedy center in Turkey's west. Calls for regional peace and stability cooperation with such an attitude towards historical and cultural monuments cannot be credible, Naghdalyan said. On February 2nd, members of the European Parliament issued a joint statement on the need to resume talks on the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, in which they called on Azerbaijan to release Armenian POWs. According to the statement, the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict should be settled on the basis of the basic principles proposed by the OSCE Minsk Group, including the principle of self-determination of nations. The representatives of the European Parliament expressed regret that the exchange of prisoners of war has not been fully implemented yet. And finally, Machar 44 is a new restaurant located in the center of Yerevan. This eatery is special in the sense that the majority of its workers are from Artsakh. When entering, the smell of baklava and gata in the Artsakhian style fills the restaurant. ＳiViLNet's team went to Machar 44 to see how the restaurant is doing and how the workers from Artsakh are finding their new jobs.